From the first tip to final buzzer, Houston's new home for Rockets basketball is Sports Talk 790.
You've got these done, these home games. Can you look forward to tomorrow? Tomorrow night?
Yeah. Tomorrow's going to be definitely a long day. It's emotional, but I think we're strong enough to get through it. We got to be there for Coach. He's going through a lot right now, so our biggest thing is just supporting him and making sure that we come for him, knowing that we're there for him.
How much did that pull the team together tonight?
Oh, it was a lot. It was a good win. This past few games has been good for us to get back in the groove and finally know that we're a good team and we can win games. So, like I said, just continue to build on one another.
How do you think you'll feel when you walk into that arena tomorrow and fans see you and everything happen?
To be honest, I don't even know. I don't know. Like I said, tomorrow's gonna be a long day, but it'll be good to see some faces, see some teammates and old teammates and coaches and my family, be around my family.
Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to every single game I play.
Yeah, but I mean this one's in particular because of we haven't been in Oklahoma.
It's another game.
What's really helped the offense the most these last few games?
I think our ball movement, moving the ball, sharing, with one another. Guys are knocking down shots, which makes making the game a lot easier. So, we're really trusting our bigs. Our bigs are making very good decisions with the basketball.
James, speaking of the bigs, the improvement of Ashik, has that opened up some things for you guys on the wings?
Yeah, definitely. He's rebounding like crazy. One of the best rebounders that we have in the NBA. And he's finishing as well, averaging a double-double. So he's doing a great job. And I think that's opened up the floor for, our guards to drive and have confidence in him to pass the ball and dunk the ball.
You've obviously never had a game against a former team before, but you've seen guys do it each of the last 3 games here, each one of these homestands. Now it's just another game as it starts and that particular crowd does what they do. You feel like there might be more emotion when it gets the way it gets there?
No. I'm on the road. I'm on the road trying to get a win. That's no different than when we played at Memphis or, at Atlanta or whatever the case may be.
Have you in touch with KD or Westbrook?
Occasionally, text here and there. Other than a few guys check in.
Have they mentioned anything about this upcoming game?
No.
Last June, when you guys were kind of had your arms locked there at the end of the finals, could you imagine that you wouldn't have been back together?
To be honest, I didn't. Especially coming off the finals and having this basically being together all summer, with the Olympics, and then it just happened so fast. So, like I said, everything's happened for a reason, and now I'm in a different situation.
Tonight.
I'm happy with the way the game went. I'm happy that we won. I think we're back to 500 now, and so this was a big one for all of us. And we've dropped a few games that our team feels like we shouldn't have dropped early on, and so we have to make sure from here on out we win the ones we're supposed to win.
Coach said this was your best performance in the year. What do you think about it?
I would say it's probably up there, but I would say the thing that I thought was good about what I did was I was patient, and I think just like within the flow of the game, and I think that's something that I got a little bit. I didn't do a great job of early on in the season, and so for me this was a good step in the right direction, and I'm thankful to God for it for sure.
Can you talk about your matchup with Lowry?
He's a heck of a player, and he everybody goes through rough games in terms of shooting, but I'm not going to say it had anything to do with me. I just think for him, he had a rough one in terms of shooting, but I think he did a great job of doing everything else, and he's a great player, and that's what great players do. They still impact the game in a lot of different ways.
Were you surprised he wasn't more aggressive attacking you in the first half?
I'm not really sure, I guess. I didn't think too much about that. But maybe, yeah. Maybe now that I think about it.
Jeremy, your thoughts on Ashik and his improvement every single game on the offensive side of the ball?
I tried to tell you guys. I tried to tell you guys a long time ago. He's good.
He's quick tonight.
He's
really
good.
Quick.
He's good. There's no other way to say it. He can really play. And so we're excited because we already know what he can do defensively, but what he's doing offensively too, oh man, it makes us so much more dangerous.
Did you know you could handle the ball like you did on that break?
Right. I was like, dude, you better give me the ball right away. And then, he did it just fine. So I said, all right, you hold on to it next time. You could take it for a little longer.
How helpful was it for you to get past the New York game and all the stuff that comes with that, get a couple days off, get a homestand, just to have these 4 days or so?
Man, it was so important, I think, just to have a rest. I think, we've been going, and sometimes it's just like, sometimes getting away and doing nothing is the best thing you can do. And so rest was really, really important during that our days off.
About everything that's been going on, how much was Coach McHale on you guys' mind? How much did the win for him?
He's all over our mind. That's our head coach. That's our leader. Just imagining what he's going through, just how close he is with his family. It hurts. And he just texted me after the game and just said, thank you. So, you can tell he's down, but just watching us get these wins is helping him. And I think that should give us more incentive to keep playing together, keep playing hard, and being a product of him, because even though he's hurting right now, he's watching us and he's proud of us.
What was the key to the balance tonight? All the starters contributed, even guys off the bench tonight. It was very balanced on offense and defense.
Yeah, just moving the ball. And I thought our defense was pretty good. And then, like I always say, when we get out in transition is when we're best. So I feel like when we're moving the ball, making the extra pass, playing unselfish, everybody gets involved. And with our team, you can't just key in on one guy. Multiple guys can hurt you, and I thought we did a good job of spreading the ball out tonight.
You want Omer running the break every time?
That was crazy, but I was impressed a little bit. I've never seen him do that, but he should just stop at 1-for-1 and never do that again.
Coach Sampson said he thought that Jeremy looked like he got his swagger back. Do you feel that he was playing with more confidence tonight?
Definitely. Just little things like him, just knocking down shots, getting out in the break and dunking the ball, little things like that. That's all it takes for a player to get going, and he's way too good to keep struggling. I thought tonight was a game where he could really break out of his slump, and things are going to be different now from him, and he's never going to be selfish. He's never going to want to go out there and score 30 points, and tonight he was just an all-around great point guard for us.
Patrick Patterson, the three-point shooter, has that surprised you this year?
Man, I just swing the ball to him and get an assist when he shoots threes. It's nice. He worked on that all summer, and he always had good touch, and he always could pick and pop, but he really expanded his game, and it's paying off because he's knocking those down, and it really spreads us out when you got a big guy like O and then wings like me and James. Having him be able to space the floor helps us and just our offense incredibly.
Well, Mook, too. When Marcus came in, he picked up right where Pat left off.
Yeah, Marcus has been great all year long. He can really shoot the ball. He's a mismatch nightmare. When they put him at the 4, not a lot of 4s can stay in front of him. And then when he goes to 3, he's got the big body to post up and rebound, do all those things. So he's very versatile, and he's been great all year long.
James kind of played off the return to Oklahoma City. Do you think that actually it weighs on a player when they go back to somewhere they've been? I know you haven't experienced it yet, but he kind of brushed it off, but you could tell there's probably some feelings there.
There's definitely feelings. Just even like me going to play the Magic in Orlando, it just means more to me. Just being from there, having all my people there and my family there. So it's definitely a big game for him, and I'm sure he wants to play well, just like Kyle Lowry wanted to play well tonight for Toronto. But he's mature enough to understand that it's more impressive that if we win the game and he contributes, it's not going to be a one-on-one battle, James Harden versus Thunder. It's us against them, and he's going to be a big part of us.